Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Friday Frenzy. I'm your host, Rickzilla, and already we're just about to get started. I mean, it hasn't been that much of a decent week. I mean, we still haven't had any word from Mary, but we've had a little bit of discrepancies from the likes of Shani. I mean, we all know how much of a POS she really is, and frankly, I don't give two flying fucks what she thinks. I mean, she can go. Anyway, off that subject, we've got a show tonight. We've got one hell of a show. We've got a lot of acronym people. Like, we've got people like Lord of Patriarchy, Dragon Lord Frodo. We still got some Shani and Kasuba. And we're going to be taking a look at some classic Lucas Werner clips from the past week. All are on this segment. And then we're going to look at some kick-ass Gail Schuler shit. I mean, I haven't taken a look at her, but we're going to be showing some little bit of the Lauren. Damn it. A little bit from our mutual friend Lauren. Yes. We'll be taking a look at some Gale. And then we're going to be looking at Lauren Pritchard, a.k.a. Actually, our first video will be on Lauren motherfucking Pritchard. I've always wanted to cover this bitch for a while, but I've never had the time or the opportunity to do so. But from what I hear, she's out of there. Excuse me.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to do a little PSA about there's a whole group of people that I'm not set in my opinions, but I'm just going to share them anyway, that are like Satan's little safety net. They're like fake people. I don't even want to say they're fake people. Like, I just, whatever. I don't like to judge individuals. I'm gonna drop some names, but I don't mean anything in particular about anyone. I want to share something that I've picked up on that has been a thing since I've been in New Age. I've met like half these people.
She might be easy on the eyes, but her brain ain't working right. I mean, I just got started learning about her from Hatman's recent stream earlier. And from the looks of it, she's kind of kooky, if you think about it. I made a joke. I made a joke on whether or not she could have been related to Gail. Gail Schuler. But, of course, we'll take a look at her. Oh, actually, no. I was going to make a joke saying that Gail she might be... I was considering of saying that we should show Gail Schuler this chick, Lauren Pritchard, and we should convince Gail that this is Laurie McBride. If you don't know about Gail Schuler, Laurie McBride is basically the arch nemesis of Gail, of Empress Gail, now President Gail.
I've got stories for some shady shit connected to them. And I opened up my YouTube just now, and I had gotten subscribed to this spam lady, Mona.
I think she's talking about Hatman too.
And she is publishing all these videos from David Nino Rodriguez, 107, Michael Jaco, Kim Goguen, Who else?
I don't know what the fuck happened to her that made her split the
That whole
switch.
group. You know what I'm talking about? Simon Parks, Sasha Stone, like this whole group. All the Gaia people, Emery Smith.
Oh, the Gaia theory.
Sean Stone. They are mimicking something else. And you might ask yourself, and I ask myself, well, what does it matter? You know? But the number one thing is, it's information overload. It's like false resonance, information as a consumer item, so you're still consuming.
Sorry, I did.
And it's the savior programming. They're reporting to you how they're saving.
She's really, really out there. From what I heard, she's had several false pregnancies, possibly phantom pregnancies, and she's made a video addressing it, which we all know was made just to garner sympathy. But from what I hear, she's on a whole nother level. She is batshit crazy. Honestly, this is a learning experience for me. This is a big learning experience for me. And hopefully I'll be covering this bint in future streams. I mean, with people like Adrastia going under, and of course Shani still doing her stupid shit on Instagram, I really need some new lolcow material for YouTube.
Savior saving. And it's fucking weird.
R.I.P. Mersh's ghost baby.
My inbox just got spammed with all these people.
Oh, so this is Mersh's.
My subscription list just got, and I'm assuming this is probably happening.
So this is Mersh's
to a lot of accounts.
Personal cow
promoting these people, dude. When David Nino Rodriguez was in my town, he was in Austin, Texas for like a week. He didn't say why. And there was, and the war was fucking raging on child trafficking between me and all these people involved.
R.I.P. Mersh's ghost baby.
Congress Ave.
Oh, did this bitch
God
accuse
told
Mersh
me
of
to not
knocking
even
her up?
go to the grocery store one day to order my shit from home, like not to leave the house when David Nino Rodriguez was here, and I couldn't help but feel like he had something to do with it.
I can't do the Jim Cummings impression. I can't do the Jim Cummings voice, the Mersh voice that I always keep saying that's basic. Because from what I first heard Mersh and Royce when they did the Revenge of the Sis podcast, I mean, I always thought that Mersh sounded a little like a character voiced by legendary VA Jim Cummings. You know, like this type of voice. Actually, it kind of sounds like Peanut. I kind of sound like Peanut.
The cop that was outside of Voodoo Donuts was from Phoenix.
Yeah,
I feel
pretty
like
much.
It had something to do with him. This is kind of far out there, and this is really, the details I guess don't matter. But there was something
I've watched
fucking
Revenge of the
weird
Sis
going on when he was here.
I've watched old
and
episodes.
He never did say why he was in Austin. These people, man.
Long before I have watched. I'm subscribed to Nightwave. I drop in a bit, but I watched old clips of Revenge of the Sis before COVID happened. When I was looking at when I was starting to learn about Dayton Hypernova, and then I started learning about Teddy Spaghetti. And oh my god. Mersh has a very distinguished voice. And Royce looks like DJ Khaled's bald-headed cousin.
And they're Satan's safety net. Like, and the thing is, like, it's a false resonance, and it's a savior programming, and they're the false idols, I believe.
This isn't truthfully Trisha. This is Lauren Pritchard, Forever Romanov. Artfully Corky. This is Lauren Pritchard. She's kind of kooky. She is very kooky, and I know how I knew that you were gonna mistake them, but no, she's a whack job.
I can't help but feel like they're no different than like the celebrities who just serve Hollywood's agenda, but they're like mimicking something else. That like and the danger is just in that of it's a false resonance, and it's like having you focus on like something that's going on over there instead of dealing with what's happening right here. It's fucked up.
I'm gonna be looking at that guy event right now sooner. I'm gonna be looking at that guy before
and
the night closes out.
It's interesting that this is all of a sudden like just bam, 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 and then like Michael Jaco comes out, like he mimics James Casbolt.
I don't know who that is.
Sarah Rachel Adams mimics me. Laura Eisenhower literally thought she was me. Some other bitch thought she was me. I never told them this. I don't tell anybody this. But this has been a thing. It's like the savior programming. It's like they are MK Ultra people also to gobble up the narrative. To
You know what she kind of reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of a younger Gail Schuler. You know how Gail Schuler always talks about how she is fighting a war against Satan? Against the evil Jesuits? This is what this reminds me of. A bit. It does remind me of that.
Have you think that they're it when they're...
Speaking of Gail,
the Hollywood equivalent of something else. Something that is real. This is just what I believe to be true. I just want to share it with you.
Okay, whatever you say, Gail Jr. Okay, that didn't sound right. Speaking of Gail Schuler, let's take a look at the president at the Madam President.
You see that there? There's water there.
Oh shit.
It's dripping from up here. Where's it coming from, Jesus? There it is. See it? Right there. Water's coming from there.
Hey, I'm pretty sure someone, if anyone could, someone should link, Lauren Pritchard's videos to Gail Schuler and, convince her that this is, Laurie McBride.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's got,
right there.
plumage problems. A
You
leakage.
see that? The water there?
I'm just gonna skip over this part because I just want to see, right here. I just want to get to this part.
See that? Okay, I'm going to try to explain what I think is going on with the time travel wormholes. Okay, let's put... This is Earth.
Variant.
Okay, that's Earth.
E.
Let's make Beetlejuice right here. Yeah. Beetlejuice. This is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Earth, Beetlejuice.
Real. Laurie.
Cumstar.
Cumstar.
This is going to be like heaven.
Cumstar.
Heaven. Okay, around the year 1300, on the southern end of Beetlejuice, Satan launched what I would call
the Nukkake,
a black hole explosion, a bomb, on the southern end of it.
Nukkake.
And it exploded like it started draining the gamma radiation from Beetlejuice and caused what I would call a controlled explosion. Okay? and it caused the gamma ray to go towards Earth like that. Gamma rays are very, very powerful. So it was a controlled explosion, and it was a black hole bomb, which means all around the gamma ray, it was surrounded by black hole casing. So the gamma ray is going out towards Earth.
Showtime!
Going faster than the speed of light. This is a controlled explosion.
Showtime!
So Betelgeuse exploded.
You're supposed
It was
to...
artificially induced with a...
Gail! You're supposed to say his name 3 times! Oh, wait, no. You're not supposed to say his name 3 times. You have to say it in order. Oh, sorry. You gotta say it in order. Also, showtime.
The black hole bomb. Because the black hole started using gravity to collapse the star, which caused an explosion. And then the black hole bomb exploded sideways, going this way, and also going this way to the cum star. You see that?
Cum star?
Okay. Surrounded by...
Hold on. Time. Cum star. Cum star? Is that where the new cocky came from? I'm sorry. Is that where the new cocky came from?
and encasing a black hole that explodes sideways like a tube, like that, okay? Now, when it gets near Earth, we don't want it to hit Earth or Earth will be destroyed.
I know.
So Satan apparently knew that Sarah Avery would be on Earth, so we'll make her S.
Sarah Averly.
And he needed to create a repelling force around Sarah Avery.
Oh,
so he
Sarah
exploded
Avery.
a bunch of bombs to create.
No, better yet. Can we tell Gail Schuler that Lauren Pritchard is Sarah Avery and Laurie McBride? What if Lauren Pritchard, Laurie McBride, and Sarah Avery are the same person?
Radiation around her that would repel the gamma ray. So the gamma ray gets around Sarah Avery, but it's repelled and ricochets and goes back in this direction towards Betelgeuse, surrounded by the black hole.
Last winter, last winter, probably around last November, I did a stream covering some of Gail Schuler's craziness. And oh my god, she is funny as hell. She is the more endearing lolcows, even though she's a bit kooky, but she's endearing.
Casing, okay? It's a controlled explosion, controlled by the black hole.
One of the jokes was during the time when she was talking about Canada getting hit with what is now known as a new cocky bomb, as in, oh my god, a new cocky bomb. Like, it's a combination of the words bukkake and nuke. Hence the term nukkake. All that jizz flooding flooding Canada. I mean, no wonder it's so white. No wonder it's so white and sticky up there.
Explosion. Okay? So it goes, here's Betelgeuse.
No.
It goes towards Earth.
He wishes that's how he got his super sperm from.
Sarah Avery is apparently the black hole used near Earth to be the repelling force. And then it goes back this way. And then when it gets to Betelgeuse, it goes this, okay. It goes this way. All right.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Now,
I don't know where he got his
when
super
we get to
sperm
the
from.
cum star,
Excuse me.
there's also the cum star emits a ray which causes the explosion to turn around and go back this way. Okay? And it goes back this way to Beetlejuice, picks up some more energy, and then connects with
What is up,
with that
Platty?
one. So it kind of goes circular. And all of these are surrounded by black hole casings. So let's see if I can do this.
Black hole casings.
Black hole casing.
Black hole sun.
So
Wash your
the reason
girl.
we do not see the gamma ray
Wash
from the
away
explosion from
the
Beetlejuice is because it's
black
encased
hole
with a black
sun.
hole casing. This black hole bomb explodes like tubes, going this way, then it's repelled, goes back
Like a
this
stone.
way, then it goes like this, and then it repels and goes back this way. And then the explosion from Beetlejuice also goes this way, and it also helps feed the ricochet that happens right here at the cum star and goes back this way.
What is up,
So
Platty?
let's say somebody is on Earth and they want to be transported back in time to the cum star, which is here in the far north of space. They would have to be
What is up, Platty?
put into this black hole wormhole, which has got a gamma ray at the center of it, which you can't see because it's surrounded by a black hole, and they would have to be deposited on the one on the part going
Kimmy,
back
you're on
this
for
way.
that.
Then they would go
Just
to the
kidding.
Beetlejuice, pick up a little energy,
Maybe.
and then from there
Kimmy, maybe.
travel to the cum star. You see that?
Maybe, Kimmy.
Okay? And gamma rays
Who
are
knows?
very, very powerful. They are the most powerful form of light energy. So
That's
by
true.
having a gamma ray in the center of the black hole tubule, that would keep it intact and keep it from collapsing.
Gamma rays also helped create the Incredible Hulk.
And also, because we are extending the explosion far out into space like this, it's cooling off the gamma ray so that any humans that would travel inside this tubule would not be incinerated. And they're going to be moving very, very fast because gamma rays are very powerful. So the humans would somehow get deposited in here, travel faster than the speed of light. I mean, super fast because we're dealing with gamma ray energy, going to the Beetlejuice, and traveling over here to the cum star.
I don't know where
and
she got
deposited,
Beetlejuice
okay?
from.
By the time they get to I think this is a controlled explosion in which Satan pulled off around the 1300s. Okay, by the time they get to Beetlejuice, they get back to 1300. Then the longest trip and the most powerful trip
That is
from Beetlejuice
that is an
to
insult to
cum
Beetlejuice.
star.
Beetlegeist.
And they go back
whatever.
to prehistoric Earth. That's what I think the cum star is.
The cum
And
star.
then when they want to do the return trip from the cum star, they go back this way. So see how it circles around.
Possibly,
and then they go back
but that
to
is still
Earth.
an insult to Beetlejuice.
You might
That
say,
movie was awesome.
Apparently, they have come up with a space pod that they
That was an epic classic. Beetlejuice.
can put the humans in
Don't associate Beetlejuice with Kasuba.
so that they can accomplish this time travel and it does not affect them. Okay? We've got some pretty wild technology. So this is how I think they're doing the time travel. It's a controlled explosion using a combination of, see, when a star explodes, gamma rays come out. So this is a controlled gamma ray, or more than, and it's going like in a circle like this, okay? And because it's going in a circular motion, that's why time travel is possible. And so you've got present day Earth, prehistoric Earth, controlled by the explosion from Beetlejuice using a black hole bomb, which I think was created with Satan's semen, and this is how the time travel's happening.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because that's how it's spelled in the movie, but it's Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse. Or goose.
Going around in a circle like this. So,
But yeah, she's pronounced it Beetlejuice.
yeah, I had to draw a picture to let you know. So you got a gamma ray that's encased by black hole energy. Okay, that's what's going on. The gamma ray is the negative energy inside the black hole that's keeping it, the time travel wormhole that's keeping it from collapsing. And they're using Sarah Avery probably to be the repelling force to cause it to circle around. You may say, how would they deposit from here to Earth? Apparently, they're able to shoot missiles with ray technology in the same direction that the ray's going, and they can deposit the humans on Earth. And then when they want to put the humans on this one going to the return trip to the Cum star, similar ray energy, maybe from a satellite, deposits them right into the center of the black hole tubule. Then they travel just like this, go to the Cum star, and then we already know the Cum star uses rays, so all the Cum star has to do is open up its opening and let the ray energy in, and then
Oh no!
Causes
That was so wrong, Kimmy.
This way, and then when it wants to send people back to Earth from the Cum star, it shoots a ray that meshes with this ray and goes in this direction.
Don't you mean jails?
Back. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I had to draw a picture, but this is what I think is happening and how they're doing time travel. Okay? They're going around in circles using a black hole explosion, which probably Satan did in the 1300s. And here's Beetlejuice. Here's Earth. They needed a black hole near Earth. They got that in Sarah Avery. And then they're...
No, Kimmy. That's where the new cocky came from. That's where the new cocky came from. It came from the Cum star. That's where new cocky came from. For those who don't know who Gail Schuler is, she's been around throughout, I don't know, almost a decade. And she is the woman who claimed to be married to Brent Spiner, Data from Star Trek The Next Generation. And she claims to have men to tend to her every whim.
Apparently, she's got enough black hole energy that they can explode bombs around her and put like a radioactive aura around her that causes these gamma rays to go back like this. They don't hit her.
Her biggest troll is most of her trolls are basically her biggest supporters. The trolls that used to like fuck with her are now her greatest supporters. And her biggest supporter is a guy that goes by the name of Zach Knight. He helped buy her a new car and helped pay her bills. Her arch enemy is a woman that goes by the name of Laurie McBride, who basically is the concubine of Lucifer. And I was in Hatman's stream earlier today talking about suggesting that we should tell someone should tell Gail Schuler to look up Lauren Pritchard and convince her that Lauren Pritchard is actually Laurie McBride.
What they can do is shoot rays from their spaceship that kind of borrow off of this energy.
No!
That explains the low-lying bomb clouds, because gamma rays are very powerful, okay? So little mini gamma rays are extending from this and hitting us at Earth with the bombs and stuff. And so this is what I think this is my theory. I had to draw a picture. So you got gamma rays from a controlled explosion on Betelgeuse. That explains the dark spot that we saw from September 2019 to...
Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's the fake... No, Platty. That's the fake Brent Spiner. That's the, evil... That's the fake Brent Spiner.
About February 2020... That was the black hole explosion.
That's the evil clone.
Okay? it exploded horizontally and created these tubules. It was a controlled explosion, and basically by creating black hole energy in the southern end of Betelgeuse, which was the black dark spot in the southern end, they drew out the energy of the star. It was basically artificially induced and it's all being funneled as gamma rays controlled by black hole tubules that are going like this. The black holes are probably actually cooling off the gamma rays so that humans are able to travel in this. And you got to remember, we're getting far enough away from the source of the explosion that by the time we get to here, and
do not disrespect
it actually might be going out this way, because
dude, do not put my name. Do not use my name to describe some giant-sized cock.
you don't want to get too close to the source of the gamma rays or it would be too hot. So maybe the return trip is more like that, but it's going like in a circle. And this is how the time travel is possible. So you got a black hole bomb, possibly made from Satan's semen, going around in a circle like this, and they're traveling from Earth to the cum star,
Hatman's been busy lately.
back to Earth, going around in circles, way faster than the speed of light because gamma rays are very powerful. If this was not a controlled explosion, when Betelgeuse explodes, it would probably go out about this far, okay? It wouldn't get close enough to Earth to affect it. We'd just see a big, bright, white light in the sky. But because this is a controlled explosion, it's going out like this. This is an explosion that happened in the 1300s, and it's still going on because it's a controlled explosion, controlled by a black hole bomb that apparently Satan created. And because it's going so fast, yep, that's what I think is happening, folks. This is my theory. That's why we're getting time travel back to prehistoric Earth. The cum star used to exist up near heaven. It was Satan's mineral garden, Earth. This was its previous location. That was Earth. And then after Satan rebelled, God kicked Earth out to its present location out here. And so that's why Earth in the past connects with Earth present via a time travel wormhole. Time travel's happening just like this. I don't know if this is making any sense, but this is what I think is going on. So this will be my video for today, folks. I had to draw a picture to give you an idea of what I think is happening, okay? And I'm going to try to solve the mystery of my drippy air conditioner, too.
I know, right? Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the copyright. All right, so we know about the new cocky. And now that we're on the spectral of crazy white bitches, let's look at Shani. So what's on Shani's mind today? False realities?
Really, 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 really dumb.
You're really dumb, Shani.
You know why they're dumb?
You're dumb.
Because they literally follow and believe everything these people say when they admit they make up stories to start rumors and start shit with people.
No. They gather information from people who know you, people who've talked with you, people who even acknowledge that you were a piece of shit, even long before the internet came along. Unless you're living in your made-up reality of Shanitopia, then everything else, I have to go with what they're saying. Because, again, you're not a supporting witness. Because we all know goddamn well you like to lie 24/7 to save face. when in actuality, you're basically living in a false reality where you're perceived as a victim of an onslaught of cyber harassment.
If they're so willing to make up stories to start rumors about people and to see who the bad guy is,
You're the bad guy.
what makes you think they don't start and lie about my life and say I'm this way and I'm this way just to get views from you guys?
Because we go by the actual stories from people who actually know you in real life. People like your family, people like your neighbors, people who knew your ex-husband. Your ex-husband Chris confirmed that you were a piece of shit. Hell, long before Joe died, and long before Betty was on her deathbed, they knew that you were like this.
That's how dumb you people are. That's how dumb you are. Because you literally listen to people who say they lie. And you go with everything they say. Why are you believing liars? What is wrong with you? Is something wrong in your head? Like, I wouldn't believe a liar.
I could ask the same about you. But then again, you're not a reliable source since you lie all the time. And what's really, really more pathetic about you, Shannon Dornbush, is you don't know how the billions of people on planet Earth think. So you automatically assume that someone out there is going to believe in your bullshit stories, despite them conflicting with actual facts and evidence.
I wouldn't believe a liar, but you literally do. You go around and they say they make stories up to start crap with people, and then you believe everything they say about me. When I'm like, I've never talked to these people, I don't really know these people.
Bull freaking horse shit. Bull freaking horse shit. You were talking to these people, you were berating these people when you had them in calls with you. You were screaming at people, throwing temper tantrums, and playing the victim. So yeah, you were talking to people.
Maybe a couple of them, brief conversations about different people in the community back and forth, but that's about it. But you go around and you believe everything these people are saying. Like, you guys are so dumb. I bet if they told you to jump off a cliff, you would. I bet you would. You're like, I have to be devoted to this group of people who lie and cheat people. And
I go by my own standards. I go by my own rules. Because, again, communities are extremely toxic. Completely biased. It's like a fucking hive mind in some scenarios. Some communities can be very toxic. And there's always going to be conflicting ideologies. It's best to do your own thing. And that's what I've been doing as of recently. So, I can pop in and say hi. But then again, I just, decide, you know what?
and try to get them in trouble all the time. I have to follow them. It's the only way. This is an army.
How much codeine, how much hallucinogens have you taken? I'm beginning to think that Shani might be a furry. But then again, furries won't associate with a degenerate like her.
And you know what? I laugh. Because even though you believe all these horrible things about me,
I wouldn't rub
you're
furries.
dumb because you believed a lie over the truth. You'd rather believe
You would rather believe in your own bullshit than accept reality and accept personal responsibility. Because you have nothing going on in your life. And you would rather live the rest of your days in this feedback loop where you think that you are deserving of praise and validation.
Believe people who don't even fucking know me about my life than me about my own life. And then you tell
Most of the people that you claim don't know you are your family, your brothers and sisters, your relatives, your cousins, your uncles and aunts, your neighbors, your ex-husbands. So don't go on and say that they don't know you in real life, when in actuality, they know you very well.
tell me I'm lying about my own life without providing any truth. Is it because the lie is a little bit more juicier, so you have to go with that? That's just dumb.
Are you
That's
talking
just
about
stupidity.
me?
That's not even thinking right. Oh, I'm not triggered, honey.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
educated.
You're educating people by believing in your bullshit. And this is what I hate about you, Shanny, is the fact that you would rather force people to accept your lies as truth than actually acknowledging the fact that you are a literal piece of shit, a racist, a narcissistic, sociopathic freak who physically abuses her spouses and verbally abuses her children and has threatened to murder people in cold blood. That's the truth I believe. And because it is the truth. Not your truth. The truth. You fat, ugly, furry piece of shit.
Educatins.
I believe she's a furry. A satanic furry. But then again... Well, technically she did hang out with Megan Hiltz, who is a complete... But then again, I'm jumping to conclusions. But she hung out with furries. I mean, she hung out with a diaper fur named Megan Hiltz.
Seriously, you're...
And she looks like Jacob Sockness. If you don't know who Jacob Sockness is, he was a Chris Chan's stalker who wanted to get engaged in a physical relationship with him. Jacob Sockness wanted to do to Chris what Chris did to his own mother.
Really, really fucked up in the head. I don't think I have anything else to say, man. You guys are believing liars. Over truth tellers.
Hey, Blue, what are you doing?
You're believing people who literally admit they lie about stuff to make shit up and start shit with people.
Shanny for Christ sucks.
And you're gonna believe every single word about my life. Okay. Way to go at keeping your integrity.
Yes.
Me, on the other hand,
yes, Platty, that's the guy.
Psycho fucking bitch.
Yes, Platty, that's the dude. That's the dude. And if you look at how Shanny smiles and look at pictures of Sockness, you can see the similarities between the two. I mean, honestly, if Shanny were into if Shanny knew about Chris Chan and was basically acting as a white knight before all this, she would have wanted to do to Chris what Chris did to Barb.
But I'm a crazy psycho bitch with integrity, while these people have no integrity. That's the truth. So follow the people with no integrity. I'll continue to have my integrity and have quality over quantity in viewership. Because
That's what I said, Spiritual God Warrior 420. Jacob Sockness wanted to buttfuck Chris the same way Chris buttfucked his own mother. The same way Shani buttfucked Rev when he was wet-brained. Like I said, I said this in Hatman's stream. Rev is basically the Barb Chandler to Shani's Chris Chan. I mean, she basically took advantage of him when he was wet-brained, kind of like how Chris took advantage of his own mother. Because
I'd rather have quality viewers. You know, people who have, you know, morals and ethics, you know.
So, Shani, you admit that you would rather have people who pity you and believe in your bullshit. So you would rather have people to pity you and kiss your ass instead of engaging in intellectual conversations? So you would rather have white knights and enablers who encourage your shitty behavior. Degenerates just like you and Rev.
No.
Diaper furs.
A audience who actually fucking cares. Not an audience that's just looking for their next dopamine rush by getting the latest dirt on someone, even though it's not even dirt anymore because you literally have to make fucking shit up.
Okay, I admit, I make up
So it's...
Okay, I admit it. I admit that I made up the part about Shani being a satanic furry. But she looks like the guy who was, but she looked like someone who looked like a... But she does look like somebody who might have been a satanic furry. And that was the guy that I mentioned, the Sockness dude.
It's like, okay, you're gonna believe all these liars who admit they lie to make shit up to start shit with people. Okay. I mean, hey, that's that. If that's what you want to do, if that's really...
Exactly, she is just as gullible. And it's her ego that makes her gullible. And it's her ego and that's the thing, is that her ego makes her gullible and downright impressionable. She favors her ego more than she favors everything else. Even more than her life, her health.
You want to do and cause mass flagging campaigns. If you really want to be that person, go ahead. Go ahead. On Judgment Day, you will be, you know, eviscerated by the Lord thy God. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, we know. How many times have you said that Judgment Day is coming? It's kind of like I said, it's like the dimensional merge. Every time Rev and Shani talk about the end times, it reminds me so much of every time Chris Chan mentioned that the dimensional merge is happening. And by that extent, I mean, it refers to the times where he wanted... Because the bottom line is this. They want everyone dead. And that's what I see with these people, is that with Shani and Rev, and yeah, they want everybody dead. They want all the humans to die on Judgment Day.
Really, and I don't care. But yeah, go believe liars. And let me tell you, Negs is also a liar.
Yeah, but the thing is, Chris is the most documented. The most documented of all lolcows. I mean, there's an entire Wikipedia site dedicated to him. There have been numerous documentaries about him. He was basically the pioneering lolcow. And honestly, and most of the things that all the other lolcows that we have come to take a look at, all the people that we've been covering, all stems from him and him alone. He was the one that started it all. The egotism, the nepotism, the habit of lying, the delusions of grandeur, incompetence, the gullibility, the depravity, all that stemmed from one person.
Negs, he continues lies about me too, so he's a lying piece of crap too. You know, a lot of them like to lie. Who they say they hate me, but they have to lie in order to get people to hate me. You see what I mean? You see how twisted their head is? It's like they hate me, but yet they have to lie about.
Is this all about you, Artfully Corgi? Because I feel like this is about you, Draven, Underhaven, possibly myself, but she doesn't know who the fuck I am. She's still mad about the fact that her YouTube channel got yeeted. She's still upset about the fact that her YouTube channel got yeeted.
Get people to hate me, and why would you want to be with someone who actively tries to get others to hate others? You know, having you thought in your head, if they do that to other people, they'll eventually do it to you. I mean,
I believe Shani is still upset, not for her father's passing, but for the fact that her channel got yeeted again.
Is there logic anymore? Is there wisdom anymore in this world? Is it gone? Has it gone bye-bye?
Well, then again, you're a retard, Shani.
I don't know. I know I'm crazy. I've known I have not been feeling well lately. I've been going through a lot, dealing with my health, my dad dying, homelessness, trying to figure out how to get income in my hands.
No, you're upset because you can't grift people out of money because, again, YouTube took down your channel, and now you're upset because you were basically getting money from stupid people who enable your shitty behavior. And now you have to find some other, and not only that, you got your Cash App yeeted and you got your channel yeeted. So you're venting, blaming everybody else, everyone but yourself for all your own problems. That's what I see. You have the most egotistical mindset I've ever seen. And I've seen people who are just about as egotistical as you. People who have extreme messiah comp, an extreme god comp. And that's what I see, Shani, with you, is that you have an extreme god complex. Hell, there have been instances where you did claim that you are God.
Something like anything, you know, everything that could be bad has happened, and now
exactly, she watches our videos. Hey Shani, I know you're watching this. I just gotta say this. Why don't you just start calling yourself a goddess and say that you're going to be merging dimensions soon and say that you can transform into an archangel? Why don't you just say that shit instead of saying that everybody is lying? Why don't you just say that and start preaching on about merging of dimensions, merging of heaven and hell?
You know, all I have is my thoughts.
And that's not a good thing, because most of those thoughts are highly toxic. I believe you're hearing voices in your head. It's voices in your head again. You might be, I guess you could say, schizophrenic.
Of how dumb people are for believing people who literally admit they make stories up to
Shani Weston Chandler.
Try to stir the pot. So if they lie...
I can make up a story saying that you butt-fucked Rev, but it's been confirmed to be true. And what's worse about that story is that Rev was completely incapacitated when you did things to him. He couldn't consent. So there's that. You did you did to Rev what Chris did to his own mother.
About stories to stir in the pot what makes you think they lie, they don't lie.
Yes, she will pick up the mantle. She will pick up the mantle once Chris has been thrown in jail.
About people's lives.
But she's no Sonichu. Honestly, I would like to see Shani wear like that shitty crown that she wears. Like, she thinks she's the Goblin Queen. She thinks she's the Queen of Heaven. She thinks she's an archangel. Shani is none of that shit. Shani is not a prophetess. Shani is not an archangel. She is not a goddess. She is not even Jesus, the bride of Jesus Christ. She is none of that shit. And she's not even a real Christian. Shani for Christ, or Shannon Dorn, or Shandorn, is a mentally deranged hobo, and I am looking forward to the day when she ends up locked in a padded cell where she fucking belongs. I would love to see that happen in the near future.
In order to get views. Trust me, if they're willing to go in that down and low in that route, they're willing to do it in all avenues, in all routes. Please have some wisdom.
I have the wisdom.
My husband's back.
I have
Husband? I'm leaving. You guys just go away. I have to go. I'm with the husband. I love you guys. Peace.
I have the collective wisdom because I am the optimist. Shani she really pisses me off because of all the constant lying. You know how some people think that they're deities? Here's someone I see. Oh, calm the frack on. Oh, come on. Damn. This sucks. Well, this sucks. I was looking for this dude. Turns out...
What's interesting about the next wave of healing that's my opinion that we make.
And speaking of delusional fuckheads, here's this guy. This is Damian McKinley. This dude is very, very kooky.
Witness is that it has a lot to do with the matrix within which the service is delivered. So let's take medicine. Like in medicine, like is attracted to like, right? And so that's why we get...
No, Rev is that little rat thing that usually sits on Jabba's lap, on Jabba's shoulder.
Parents and children bonding, right? Like and like. But it's same to me as a possibility as in what Ayurveda is saying, which is Ayurveda gives a broad spectrum of natural remedies for people to choose from to see what works for them. But the healing element is nature itself. And what does that mean? It means that there's an origin signal in who I am. Right? Like, I know my origin is nature.
My origin's nature.
Science and religion both agree, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This begins as ashes, ends in ashes. And that's who I am, right? So I'm not trying to become immortal. I'm trying to fulfill my role as...
Oh, really? Bob?
You know, in Buddhism, they would call it Dharma.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He does look like Bob from Twin Peaks. And I've seen Twin Peaks.
If the thing about, you know, I think one thing to consider is that, you know, the synthetic revolution, or plastics or all of it, oil, there's another thing behind that, which is that it was also probably a desire to evolve from what we knew, and we didn't know better at the time, and we've learned a lot, right? And that's different.
Yeah, his name is Damian McKinley. If he is the dude who...
Capitalism, because a strategy is different from the need, right? If we hang on to the same relationship, we may never know what a healthy relationship is, right? For instance. within functional dysfunctional family systems theory. So in nature, the future of medicine isn't just like going back to what India does, going back to anything. Everything is forward from now. So I'm saying like, I'm not advocating the destruction of everything. I'm advocating for a synergistic inquiry and consideration that the things that we now consider oppositional are actually parts of a whole system. Does that make sense?
I am the optimist, so yes, I do make sense. So that does make sense, because I have become more like the optimist. And this guy, he's Bob. He does look like the dude who played Bob. Maybe he is Bob. The demon Bob. Bob. I might need to take a look at this guy more often. I need to keep an interest in this dude. He looks... don't mind me. I'm just looking at this. He kind of seems interesting enough to me. You know what? I'll subscribe to his channel. You know, just to be safe, because I really like to keep updated with this dude. Anyway, moving on from Damien, let's look at a fat dude known as War Corpse, aka Lord of Patriarchy. And then we're going to look at DLF, aka Dragon Lord Frodo.
Hey, we're back where I try something else new. This is Banquets, TV, breakfast thing. I don't know what the hell it is. I used it in a joke on my new channel, Brain Bubbles, where I just do little short comedy videos. And I figured, what the hell, I'll actually heat the damn thing up and try it out.
I'll take a look at that later.
So I suppose these are the sausages.
This is War Corpse, aka Lord of Patriarchy. He's trying to be a review artist, but he sucks at everything. Alright, I'm going to take a look at the meme. Booty finger. Oh, no. That ain't right. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, my God.
Don't come in the syrup.
I'm still perplexed by those clocks.
The sausages are largely tasteless. The syrup does nothing.
Oh, you're a sad sport.
I've seen better looking pancakes at McDonald's, and that's saying something.
Really?
Right?
Sorry.
Fuckers over.
No money for you. I know, I saw that meme. That ain't right. Yeah, well, I see.
This has to be the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Oh, I've seen you eat worse.
Like, seriously.
Well, I've seen you eat worse.
There's nothing there.
Of course there's nothing there. Because it's got no fucking flavor.
Then
again, your taste. Then again.
Like, I hate to say this.
And then you just take a bite.
There's more flavor in a fucking Eggo waffle.
There's more flavor in homemade pancakes.
Yeah, this one's a definite fail.
Right. Anyway, I just want to throw in some War Corpse, some Lord of Patriarchy, just to pass the time, because we're going to take a look at another loser named Dragon Motherfucking Lord Frodo.
So, everything, except for the criminal contempt charge. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. My lawyer doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. No one knows what the fuck's going on with that. So,
No one knows what the fuck's going on.
I bet, while I was in jail,
He was in jail for
while I was
stalking
in
someone.
jail, you say whatever the fuck you want about the
He was in jail for a while for stalking somebody.
pedophiles in jail, Let me tell you something. Okay?
That's his mugshot right there.
You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you attitude. I told these guys, listen, I don't agree with your charges. I don't like what you did. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't like what you guys did. I don't like what the cheese pizza guys are doing.
Cheese
Did
pizza?
whatever. I don't like the just cheese pizza guys.
I see the pillows and blankets.
Doing whatever. Not cool.
I know.
But you know what? We're all housed together.
I know. I know. I took a look at the stream where he was sleeping on there, and honestly, that's really got to be a sad way to live, sleeping on the couch. I mean, I thought you had like a bed or somewhere, but if you're sleeping on the couch, then honestly, wow, dude, you really need to make some better life choices.
Let's get through this. Now, what do you expect me to do? Sit around and not talk to these guys? Well,
I'll take a look at that, Blue. I'll take a look at that in a minute.
so so I want to talk about why.
And Alex
I
next
did
door,
what
he
I
just
did.
got.
I don't really want to keep talking about the women, but I want to talk about what I did and why I did it. So,
What did you do?
first and foremost, there's a couple things, okay? One, I was attracted to the one girl because she had autism. Okay? I don't know. I feel like if I have a girlfriend in my life, she's gonna have to be autistic.
Really, huh? E!
And so that's why, whatever.
That's Ron. That was
I
funny.
was trying to get him over here. I was also trying to get him to start a band with me.
Really, huh?
Like a death metal band. Oh. I didn't get to ask that yet. But
Small sips. Get on with it, bub. Get on with it, bub.
that was it. I don't know what came over me
What did come over you?
when I did that.
You got
shit.
caught, and you got arrested. And now you're on the registry.
But
Excuse me. Good God, you're
I
balding.
went to jail and I'm out now. And I am going to say, I am going to announce I am getting mental health counseling now. I'm
Really?
not going to say where, but I am getting therapy.
I hope you are.
So,
Don't need to make a video. Oh, trust me, you really don't want to see that. It ain't right.
but I mean, like I said, I was talking to these guys at jail.
So you want to start a death metal band
And I
with
was, like,
former
2
prison
hour
inmates?
Conversation with the one guy. Just tell him what was going through my mind when I was doing what I was doing. You know.
Sorry, my lips get chapped easily.
Pretty much I just told him that, you know, when...
I don't know. I bet he plays the drums.
I told this guy that
I bet this guy plays the drums.
I have a weird thing about
Autism?
women that look like that. Like it's almost like the whole.
This guy looks like he's on the spectrum.
Sexualizing the nerds, like the Velma.
This guy looks like he might be on the spectrum.
Fucking a complex thing, you know. And
Yeah,
you know, that's why I was harassing them, and then also because they are autistic. But it had nothing to do with them being autistic and them being weak or anything like that.
this guy looks like he's on the
just that 'cause
spectrum.
I'm autistic in my mind.
Low
I was
on the spectrum.
just kind of like flirting with them.
This guy sounds like he's on the spectrum. Low on the spectrum.
You know, but whatever. The other thing too is that because I'm so autistic, I have no social skills.
Low.
I felt like by doing that, I was like improving my social skills as well. And I felt like when I was doing it to this woman, she was improving
that
her
explains
social
why he had
skills
an
as well.
EBT card, because again, that explains the EBT card.
But it's like those guys been
From what I heard, Blue, this guy was stalking some chick. I think he was stalking this chick, and well, he might have been trespassing. But yeah, I mean, he looks like he could, but it's a long story. It's a really long story that I don't have the time or patience to go through.
me think about it long and hard too. Because
I wish. Maybe.
the guy I was talking to was in for cheese pizza, okay? And this is what he actually said.
Cheese
He said,
pizza. Who
People
knows?
that look at cheese pizza, okay?
That's what I said, Corgi.
It's kind of the same, it's almost an addiction. That's what he said. It's almost like an addiction.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
No. In the sense that, no. He said this is how they get you with the cheese pizza. So apparently They're not legit.
I believe that this guy might be low on the spectrum, given how he speaks and how he. I mean, look at his surroundings. I mean, I don't know if he's like high or low on the spectrum, but yeah, he looks like he can't take care of himself. He looks like he might be too. He cannot sustain his existence. He cannot take care of himself. He has to have someone to look after him. I mean, I saw a video on Virgie's stream where he did when his cat got sick. He didn't know what to do, and of course, days later the cat passed away, and he still had he was holding the corpse of the cat.
Websites out there that post like
and of course he talked shit about one of Cobes' wands, saying that it had Ebola on it. And what's worse is that there was a video of him scratching his balls with one of Cobes' wands.
Clothed pictures of kids. Okay? There's websites out there. This is what I found out. There's websites out there, and people will go on these websites and see pictures of, you know, not cheese pizza, but, you know, it's, you know, almost borderline, I guess. And that's what it's like. Those
cheese pizza is a term to. Cheese pizza is basically the is a term coined for CP. CP. The acronym CP.
Start commenting and whatnot, and then people get emailed. So I guess.
Yes, we can talk about that. We can skip. I just wanted to. I
was doing to these women is the same as very specific.
You were stalking women. You were stalking this woman.
Age range, if you know what I mean.
Age range. How many want to guess that this guy was is currently on a sex offender registry?
7-year-olds.
Cheese pizza is basically a euphemism for CP, as in child. I'm not going to say that word because, of course, demonetization.
I don't fucking.
Yes, we will.
That when I was describing what I was doing to these women is the same is not the same thing as doing cheese pizza, but the same mindset, I would say. That actually concerned me. You know, it might not be little kids, but you know, it might be, you know, something else.
Yeah. Dude, you were stalking somebody, and they told you to stop, and that's why you got arrested. All right, let's skip on. Let's just go on to one of my personal cows. This is InfoPeace the second. He's my personal lol cow. He's my personal lol cow. One of my mods, Blue introduced me to this person. Oh shit.
And Alex next door, he just got a dog, so my dog keeps going to his grass to sniff around.
I don't know.
And he's coming back, and he leans on the horn, and he puts his hands on me, and he starts screaming and cursing at me. It's horrible living here. I just wanted to walk my dog, and this guy's pushing me and honking a horn at me. It's horrible.
This is Jason, aka Infopiece. He's the male equivalent to Adrasdia.
Make him leave me alone.
Damn it.
He got in a fight with his neighbor.
Come over here. Fuck you, man.
This is what I was looking for.
Give me your fucking dog on your side. Suck my dick.
Enough with that shitty music, dude. What's with the suspense music? Oh, Blue has it. Hold on. Let me take a look. Let me show this mofu. Here we go. This is him getting a fight. So he's gotten a fight with his neighbor. Oh, that guy is a horror cow. Anyway, we're looking more into the crazy shit about these idiots. 'Cause now is the time for some whistleblowing. Speaking of crazy people, here's this person. I'm pretty sure most people know who this is.
Hey.
She's basically the female version of Black Hitler.
Hey guys, it's the spiritual whistleblower here. I'm out doing my morning cardio and I got to give y'all this good quality content. Before we get into it real quickly, I have a Midwest tour. I also may pop up in Toronto, okay? I'm trying to see about this border situation. If the borders are open, I may pop up in Toronto, Canada next month, guys. So stay on the lookout for that. But I will be in the Midwest in September. I am doing a paint and sip in Denver, Colorado, Friday, September 10th. It's $35. You can email me if you want to register to attend the paint and sip. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I will be signing autographs. Book signing after the painting. After that, Minneapolis is September 11th. Chicago, September 18th. Detroit, September 9th. Cleveland, September 21st. St. Louis, September 25th. And Kansas City, Missouri, September 26th.
I'm feeding the wolf too.
I'm not playing with y'all. Texas, don't worry. Texas, I got y'all in October. Houston, Dallas, and Austin, I'll be in Texas in October. But right now, we're going to do the Midwest all September. Get at me if you want to reserve your seats. Be patient. I am going to email everybody back. Give me some time. ChanelJasmine@gmail.com. I'm also available for phone coaching, guys, okay? Just email me to set up your appointment. The email is pinned.
This is my first time learning about this person. I mean, I'm still a bit new to this type of shit, but I think I've seen her some of her videos on Adonis Paul's channel.
Down below in the comment section. We good? Great. Let's get on with the topic. I want to talk about thoughts of harming the narcissist, thoughts of assaulting and even murdering the narcissist.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like to talk about things that no one else wants to talk about.
Whoa.
I like to talk about all the
That
uncomfortable
just went south
stuff.
so fast.
That's what sets me apart from the others.
Feed the wolf. Epa.
Thoughts of hurting, assaulting, beating up, and even murdering the narcissist. How to handle those urges, how to not act on them. And, furthermore, I'm going to validate all of you. I know you want to hurt them. I know you're angry. I know you want to take a knife and stab them the fuck up. I know you want to take a razor blade and slash their motherfucking face up. I know you want to take a baseball bat and crack their motherfucking skull.
Oh, she is.
I know you want to kick them down the fucking
She
stairway.
is worse than Shanny.
Set their car on fire. Shoot their motherfucking ass. Only a true individual who has gone through this nightmare of abuse would understand these feelings.
She would do what Shanny
They bully,
wishes she could do.
They poke, provoke, gaslight, and then when you snap on their ass after you've done your best to ignore them and take the high road,
She would do what Shanny failed to do.
And start snapping on their ass. They bitch asses want to run and play victim.
Kind of like you. Kind of like
All of
Shanny.
a sudden you in the wrong. You pull up on them and you beat the bloody fucking piss out of them. Now they playing victim and crying. You wasn't crying when you was provoking me, bitch.
Are you talking about Shanny?
We got to be careful not to act out on our impulses. Because these motherfuckers are bringing up out of you.
Yeah. I know that part because I
got family members.
Yeah, I know that part because there have been times where some of the shit that Shanny has said that could bring some of the worst out of me too. And that's the thing with these idiots is that they can bring the worst out in people.
And I know they stalk me on this motherfucker every goddamn day. They think I give a good goddamn that they gossip about me. I don't give a flying fuck. Nobody could pay me enough money to attend a funeral. Bitch, I don't even want you at my fucking funeral. I got friends that love me and treat me way better than my blood relatives who will take care of my funeral arrangements and my daughter who is a grown woman. Bitch, I'm not even gonna tell family. I got everything set up. I want family to stay the fuck away from me. Especially my mama. She tried to file a fake ass police report a couple months ago. I live alone by myself and I'm scared my daughter's gonna hurt me. Bitch, I ain't stepped foot in your house in 20 fucking years, bitch. Take your nosy ass and get the fuck off my social media and let me vent. Your child abuse records are on record in the state of South Carolina. There's receipts on the fucking abuse. You slashed my face open, bitch, and you let your nasty pedophile husband molest me and you still laid up with him. Faked her whole fucking police report. This is what this bitch does. Because she's bored out of her mind and she's obsessed with controlling her adult children who don't want shit to do with her no more. Dragged me to court to try to get a permanent restraining order. And Lord knows what would have happened had the judge granted her a permanent restraining order. She would have done more damage and filed more fake police reports. And bitch, no, I'm not a threat to her. Bitch, I don't want to be near you. I avoid every fucking family function. I don't even go to funerals, bitch, to avoid your stinking trifling ass. Horrible ass mother. But you gonna lie on a police report, bitch? You do know the laws are changing. There is a term, and I want everybody to Google it, because the law is starting to crack down on these motherfuckers that file these fake police reports. It is called vexatious litigation, yes. There are penalties for filing fake police reports. And if she keep fucking with me, I'll throw her ass in jail. I got friends here in the NYPD, New York Police Department. I got friends here. They've asked me several times to come down and speak to victims of domestic violence. They asked me personally. They came to my door and said, we would love to have you come speak as a guest speaker. New York Police Department.
I know. She's projecting. I know she's projecting on other people. That was just a joke.
Our domestic violence program, please. We need a motivational speaker. I'm good with the NYPD. Try me. Because while you sitting up doing your dirt, Thinking you gonna finesse me and file fake police reports, that shit is gonna bounce back.
She got
You better
finessed.
leave me the fuck alone, bitch. You'll end up in jail fucking with me.
You're going to jail. Physical jail.
I'm rubber, you glue.
Oof.
Y'all know how that saying go? I'm rubber, you glue. Whatever you say or do to me is gonna bounce off of me and stick to you, bitch. Try me.
No. It's karma. What goes around comes around. Yeah, then again, it's pretty much the same thing.
I bully bullies.
Really?
Bitch tried to get a permanent restraining order and got that shit thrown the fuck out.
Really?
How about you get your nosy, guilty ass, delusional ass,
I do
know
the
you
same thing
abuse
too.
your children on the ground and you just want us to walk away and forget the shit
Except I
happened.
do a better
You
job
don't
at it.
control my healing process, motherfucker. Be a woman and apologize. First and foremost, have you even sat down and invited your kids to therapy? No, because you're scared that the therapist will call your motherfucking behavior out.
Somebody better send this woman's channel to Miss Parker. I'm pretty sure she would have a field day with this chick. It's her YouTube channel is Spiritual Whistleblower. As a matter of fact, I might have to. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Fake police reports.
God damn it!
And bitch, no, I'm not a threat to her. Bitch, I don't want to be near you. I avoid every fucking family function. I don't even go to funerals, bitch, to avoid your stinking, trifling ass, horrible ass mother. But you gonna lie on a police report, bitch? You do know the laws are changing. There is a term, and I want everybody to Google it, because the law is starting to crack down on these motherfuckers that file these fake police reports. It is called vexatious litigation, yes. There are penalties for filing fake police reports. And if she keep fucking with me, I'll throw her ass in jail. I got friends here in the NYPD, New York Police Department. I got friends here. They've asked me several times to come down and speak to victims of domestic violence. They asked me personally.
I believe that oh my God, Miss Parker wouldn't shut up about this bitch if she did videos on her. I mean, dude.
They came to my door and said, we would love to have you come speak as a guest speaker, New York Police Department, in our domestic violence program. Please, we need a motivational speaker. I'm good with the NYPD. Try me.
Try me, bitch.
Because while you sitting up doing your dirt, thinking you gonna finesse me and file fake police reports, that shit is gonna bounce back. You better leave me the fuck alone, bitch. You'll end up in jail fucking with me.
Try me, bitch.
I'm rubber, you glue. Y'all know how that saying go? I'm rubber, you glue. Whatever you say or do to me is gonna bounce off of me and stick to you, bitch. Try me.
Try me, bitch.
I bully bullies.
So do I.
Bitch tried to get a permanent restraining order and got that shit thrown the fuck out. How about you get your nosy, guilty ass, delusional ass, know you abuse your children on the ground and you just want us to walk away and forget the shit happened. You don't control my healing process, motherfucker.
Swish, swish, motherfucker.
Be a woman and apologize. First and foremost, have you even sat down and invited your kids to therapy? No, because you're scared that the therapist will call your motherfucking behavior out. Don't you ever think, y'all, it is let me tell y'all something, it's totally normal to have thoughts of fucking these people up. They will bring it the fuck out. You could be the most peaceful person. Non-violent, and I am. I don't have no criminal record like my mother. She's the true criminal. She's married to a fucking criminal. Two sociopaths, delusional ass sociopaths laid up in the fucking house together. Trash ass, both of them trash.
Is this Black Adrasia?
Both of them scammers and con artists. Both of them did.
Does Adrasia come in that color too? That's not a racist joke, but I'm sorry that kind of came off as racist. But doesn't she kind of does remind me the whole "my parents are abusive" sob story? That does remind me. That does give off some Adrasia vibes. Sorry if I meant I didn't mean to be a bit racist by saying the. You know what I mean.
did federal time, trash. Got the nerve to stalk me all day. I ain't got no criminal record, bitch. I don't snort cocaine, bitch. I don't abuse my child, bitch. But we know you did. And you laid up with a fucking pedophile, bitch. Delusional ass bitch. Try to get me in trouble and it backfired. Keep fuck with me, I'ma throw you in fucking jail, motherfucker.
You know what I kind of find similar is that most of these cows, these lol cows, they always have similar traits. It's like a trope. Like a lol cow trope is that they always berate and shit talk people who know them in real life, people who talk shit about family, wrongfully accuse them of abuse, and of course, playing the victim and acting like it's everyone's fault that they're like this. It's a common trait that these cows have.
And I dare you to send some family. Family better not pass no motherfucking messages to me. They gonna get blocked and told to fuck off. It is perfectly normal to want to fuck your family members up, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
I never used to be this loud. I never used to curse.
Bullshit.
I never used to be like this.
Really?
But after a while, when you are constantly under attack.
From what?
By motherfuckers that are constantly provoking you, gaslighting you, bullying you, and in the dark. Very covertly, they do their shit. But when you...
She has the same bullshit story as Adrasia, as well as accusing her family of wrongdoings. Kind of like Shani.
You snap back when you make threats because you've had more than enough of their shit. They run and hide. They run and cry and play victim, and now you're the bad guy. How many of y'all have exes? We read these horrible stories every day about these love triangles. We really do.
The fuck?
It's sad when I read these stories, and especially the ones that involve children.
The fuck?
These niggas out here.
Okay, you can say it.
Be so mad at their baby mamas or ex-girlfriends because they can't control them no more. So they'll shoot and kill their children.
What the fuck?
What's that one story of the guy that he was mad at his baby mama because she wouldn't share none of her stimulus money? So he ran up in the house. He shot her in the head. Her mother was there. He shot her mother. So the grandmother's dead with a bullet in her head. His baby mama's dead with a bullet in her head. And his two babies, he set the house on fire.
Jesus Christ.
He set the fucking house on fire with the babies there. One baby crawled and she got into her mother's lap. Her mother was dead, but she still crawled into her mama's lap, and she died from smoke inhalation, and they barely saved the other baby. The other baby was clinging to life. And guess what? When they found him, guess what he was doing when they found him? He was on the phone with his new girlfriend like nothing happened. Completely disconnected from the fact he murdered his baby mom's, her mother, and his children.
Jesus Christ.
These niggas don't give a fuck. They will provoke and hurt you. And the moment you snap and defend yourself because you've had enough of the abuse, they tell everybody you violent, you're wild, you're mean, you're crazy. You know, they scared of you. They gonna paint you out to be the fucking victim. You know how frustrating it is to be lied on, knowing this motherfucker kept provoking you? I got a long list of people who I wish is dead. I wish they were dead.
I'm betting.
I got a long list of people, family members, ex-boyfriends, old friendships. I wish they were dead. I forgive them, but I wish I hate that they even came into my life and played with me. I was a good person. I wasn't perfect, but I know I was a good person.
I mean, honestly, that went dark. That went dark so fucking quick. No pun intended. That went south so fucking fast. What she described, I mean, oh my god. That is just a disgusting, heartbreaking story. And I hope that guy goes to jail. I hope that guy is going away for a long time. I mean, dude, leaving your infants to die all because your ex wouldn't give you the stimulus check? No. You deserve no mercy. And fuck with all the whole humanity bullshit. If you decide to kill innocent people, then you don't deserve humanity.
And the audacity to try to come back and pretend like you never did nothing to me so that we can resume our friendship, our relationship, whatever. No, you're cut off for life. You're dead to me. I got to get the fuck away from you before I kill you and hurt you.
Holy fuck.
And murk the fuck out of you.
Holy fuck.
You know what the fuck you did to me. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to give y'all a great piece of advice because it has saved me from going to jail. It has saved me from losing my sanity and my peace. If you can relocate and move thousands of miles away from your abuser, whether it be your mother, father, family members, baby daddy, baby mama, your ex-spouse, you have to physically relocate, y'all.
So you're relocating to avoid murdering the people that have wronged you? I'm sorry to say this, but what the actual fuck? Are you that mentally unstable to say shit like that? To say that you had to relocate so that you will prevent yourself from murdering your exes and your family members? I'm sorry. I fail to see the logic in that. When is it okay to say that shit and not face repercussions?
If you have kids with your abuser, cover your tail legally. Inform family court that you got a pay raise in another state, you got a new job offer in another state, and you don't want to get in trouble because you don't want the other parent reporting you for kidnapping. You cover your tail. You don't tell your family, you don't tell your friends, don't tell nobody, because if the narcissist finds out that you're trying to escape, trust me, your family and your in-laws will sabotage all your plans to escape. This is why people be in and out with their car, tires slashed. You know, they try to sabotage and cripple you to prevent you from leaving. Y'all gotta know the tricks of these motherfuckers. You gotta move in silence when you're plotting to escape. Trust me, I know.
This just got dark. No pun intended.
You have to pack up and leave and get far away. Because the longer you stay, the longer they're gonna provoke, the longer they're gonna fucking attack. They're gonna do this shit on the low where no one else can see it. They're very sneaky. And it's gonna get to you to the point where you fucking black out and snap on their ass.
Holy shit.
And Lord knows you might end up in jail. You might fucking murder somebody.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
That is just
Somebody
wrong.
gonna get hurt and locked up. I'm gonna tell you something, they not worth it. They're worth the fucking scum of the earth, and they are not worth your freedom.
No.
I know you wanna fucking beat the bloody piss. I know you wanna shoot, kill, all of that.
No, I don't. Nobody does.
They'll sit up and downplay. Oh, you need to go heal. You need to get over things. No, bitch, you need to die. Get the fuck out my life and get the fuck away from me.
What the fuck what are you trying to prove? That deep down everyone is a murdering sociopath? Nah, bitch. That's just you. That's just you.
Healing process is between me and God. You don't even control that. Because the only reason you tell me I need to go heal is because you want to slither your way back in my life so you can fucking abuse me all over again. Take your ass and get the fuck on and go die somewhere, because it's not happening. You're not allowed back in my life. Do not act on your impulses to harm the narcissist. They are not worth the jail time. I know you're frustrated. I know you want justice. Get far away. But if they roll up on you and you're in a position you got to defend yourself, kill them and beat the piss out of them.
What the actual fuck? This is terrible advice. What is this bitch trying to prove? That deep down everyone is a murdering psychopath? Nah, bitch. That's just you. You're just projecting your bullshit on everyone else because you want to feel some form of validation. Wow. Excuse me. Speaking of a crazy, dangerous nut job, here's the worm. And speaking of an insane nutcase, And speaking of an insane nutcase, here's the worm.
You know another reason why I'm an atheist? Hypocrisy. You know how many times greed is mentioned in the Bible? Because I mentioned that in my last video. 25 times. With you billionaires and millionaires in Congress. You billionaires telling the millionaires what to do. You millionaires in Congress, your greed. You trotting around multiple girlfriends. You withholding love and information where to find girls. Where I gotta find it on my own for 5 years. Oh, I just presumed to know. Fuck your greed! It's mentioned in the Bible 25 times.
Which Bible? The King James Version or the New Age Bible?
You're why I'm an atheist. Fuck your greed. It's mentioned in the Bible 25 times. Fuck you. How many times is hypocrisy mentioned in the Bible? 45.
Nothing to make a video on, I'm just taking a look at some classic shit that happened a week ago.
45 fucking times. Hypocrites are condemned in the Bible as you trot around your multiple greed of multiple women, of billionaires and millionaires controlling your life. Not telling me anything. Withholding information of where to find the chicks. You and your hypocrisy. 45 fucking times, Christians. Christians, you're gonna burn in hell. All of you are gonna burn in hell. And you're why I'm an atheist. You're gonna burn in hell. You're why I'm an atheist. You're why I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not gonna burn in hell.
You heard him, Shanny. He's not the one burning in hell. Shanny, I know you're watching this. Get this. We're not the ones burning in hell. You are. Because of your greed.
I have a better chance of getting into heaven than you Christians do. You hypocrites. You greed lovers. You're gonna burn in hell. You and your multiple fucking chicks, hypocrite. Greed lover. Greed lover. Greed lover. Hypocrite. 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 25 times greed is mentioned in the Bible. You're why I'm an atheist. 45 times hypocrisy. You're why I'm an atheist. See you in fucking hell, greed lovers! Generation Z!
Just think about it. He did this in public. He's got a really, really bad inferiority complex. We're talking like Ricardo Lopez levels of insecurities. We're talking Ricardo Lopez levels of insecurities.
Christians, you're why I'm an atheist. You know how many times greed is mentioned in the Bible? 25. Look at you Christian billionaires as you fuck over the world.
What the fuck?
Greed is mentioned in the Bible 25 times. Look at you Christian millionaires in Congress that don't give us our stimulus check and we gotta wait so long for this fourth motherfucker while other countries have gotten one a month because they're reasonable. Just like Canada and fucking Thailand and Mexico and Western Europe and Japan. One a month. Greed is why I'm an atheist. 25 times in the fucking Bible greed is mentioned as a bad thing. Including Luke 12:15. You're out there walking around, you Christians, with your multiple girlfriends, sometimes 2 to 5 at a time. Greed is why I'm an atheist. Greed is mentioned in the Bible 25 times. 25 motherfucking times as you withhold wealth, withhold love, withhold information, withhold girls. Greed is mentioned in the fucking Bible, buddy boy. Greed, woman. Greed. That is why I'm an atheist, because it's mentioned 25 times in the fucking Bible. In Luke 12:15 in just one verse. I might actually do a video where I'm talking about all the verses in the Bible where they mention greed being a bad thing. 25 fucking times. And Christians are still fucking greedy. You're why I'm an atheist.
Yeah, all Christians are going to burn in hell because, yeah, I know. He has lost his fucking mind. I mean, I thought Lucas Werner was terrible, but god damn, he's worse than he already was. He's worse than before. And honestly, I really hope someday he ends up being... I hope that they put him... I hope they put him on electroshock treatment. Because a lot of people are gonna... Because a lot of people are gonna see... I mean, goddamn, dude. I can see why you were in a psych ward.
When you approach a woman in public, you have to presume that you're attractive. So
you're not. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? You're not a 10. As a matter of fact, you're not. You're negative. You're the negative numbers. You're basically the human equivalence of a cockroach, Lucas Werner.
So if anybody on the internet is telling you that you're unattractive, or offline, like IRL is telling you you're unattractive, don't associate with these people because they'll get in your head. Just be like, fuck you.
I would consider Lucas Werner a human cockroach.
And move on, you know what I mean? And if they don't move on, just don't associate with them. And if they harass you, call the cops. It's real easy. You can't just go in and approach like you're not attractive. The easiest way is to just say, hi, I thought you were very beautiful and wanted to introduce myself. My name's Lucas. You don't even have to show a lot of emotion. You can, though. You can show emotion or not, and it can work. They like it if you're real smooth. They like it if you're real clumsy, but as long as you're making the approach.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean... This guy is too unstable to even function in society. I mean...
And you have a little bit of self-confidence and you comprehend what she's saying when you're having a conversation. And she comprehends what you're saying when having a conversation. You're golden. You don't have to listen to people that tell you you're a piece of shit. You don't have to. There's no law that says you have to even acknowledge that they're right or that they exist. There's no point to them, so just say they exist and say they're haters and move on.
I know.
There's nothing you can really do about it. People are going to hate people who have self-confidence. That's just the way it is. If you have self-confidence,
no, because you look like this, Lucas,
or something, or a persona over the internet, people are going to give you crap for this. And so,
no, it's because you look like Frank. Actually, no, Frank's married and has a kid.
So you just might as well ignore the shitheads and move on.
The difference between you, Lucas, and Frank is that Frank is married and has a kid. Okay, so now we're moving on from one homeless person to another homeless person. And I'm talking about motherfucking Gasuba. And her simps.
I forgot to mention in my last upload that I did go to Alliance today. I made it to my appointment. I was supposed to go in person and I was able to do that. You're going to be getting this video a bit late because I can't upload right now. There's no phone signal where I'm at.
I wonder why. Where are you at?
I got prescribed Adderall.
Of course.
So I'm going to be able to be much more mentally healthy, much more put together.
Yeah, same here.
Actually be able to do things instead of just panic 24/7.
I bet.
Thank goodness. I just have to get to Kroger sometime.
Of course.
Pass in my prescription.
Yes. The reason why Gasuba hates America is there isn't a Kroger's where she's at.
and then get it. I am not exactly sure when I'm going to be able to do that. Hopefully tomorrow. That would be lovely. We do have enough money right now to afford it. Thank goodness.
You asked your dad for money,
Thank
didn't you?
you, everyone who's been sending money to the GoFundMe. It has been a massive help. We are only medicated and fed because of you. Thank you so much. I wish it was enough to get us a place. I feel like it should be, but you know.
Don't give
I'm
these
sure you
people
guys
money.
know how hard things are right now. Anyway, thank you.
Okay, so that's the first video to look at from her. And now, here's the next one. And trust me, she's not wearing a shirt, by the way.
Alright, it's been a bit since I updated.
Yeah, she's not wearing a shirt, by the way. I mean, if you feel generous, like I said, my link to the PayPal is in the description, as well as in the chat. I won't be shilling it that often. I just give people the option to take a look at it. But right now, I close off.
Alright, it's been a bit since I updated because
I close off with this shit. Yeah, wear a fucking shirt, Kasuba. Wear a fucking shirt. So this is the one where you said you told her to put on a shirt and she said no, right? This ain't OnlyFans. You can't do that here anymore. You can't do that anymore. Since OnlyFans is going to be banning NSFW shit. Because people keep putting that shit on there. So where are they going to go? X videos? Clips for sale?
Alright, it's been a bit since I updated because I have been staying with a friend and I'm also medicated, so I've just been doing a lot around the place. He had a bunch of boxes that had not been unpacked since his recent move, and so I've been helping him unpack and cooking food for when he gets back from work and that sort of thing. Basically being a good house spouse, what I dream of being without being a spouse.
I'm sorry. Put on a fucking shirt or a bra. God damn it, Kasuba. God damn it, Kasuba. No one wants to see your pancake tits. Nobody wants to see your fucking pancake tits.
I have been taking my Adderall. That's basically the only reason I've been able to be as productive around here as I have been. But it's been really hard to bring myself to get back online because I've been so productive outside of that. And I've been marathoning Star Trek The Next Generation. That's
Don't like what I like. Don't like what anybody likes, you dumb bitch.
Everything. Today I've been catching up on some of my videos on my watch later. That's made me feel really good.
Put on a fucking shirt.
Of course, the world is really depressing right now.
We know.
I hope everyone's doing everything they can to make this world a better place because...
Too late for that, bitch.
Is stuff...
Too late for that,
right
bitch.
Now. My Adderall was $70 friggin' for some reason. Thankfully, the person that I'm staying with was able to get that for me. The place that they work has I've been calling it health stamps because they essentially just have like a card for specifically healthcare needs that comes from the job. Their employer pays part of it, and they pay another part with each of their salary. It's not exactly the right dosage. I think there was a miscommunication, but it is definitely better than nothing. 100% better than nothing. We might have a apartment soon. We're really hoping so. It's going to be like $470 a month. I still haven't heard about my food stamps card. It's just not shown up.
Get a fucking job.
I qualified,
Put on a
they said they
shirt.
would
Shave
ship
that
it.
goatee.
I sent in the extra information they needed, and it's just not here.
Put on a fucking shirt, Kasuba. Shave that goatee. Get some Midol for your yeast infections. And take a shower and get a fucking job.
When my case manager from Alliance contacts me, I'm going to have to mention that. Right now, I'm just talking to my therapist once a week. And just talking about my problems hasn't really manifested anything helpful so far. My family, my chosen family is
chosen family. You mean your butt buddies?
My fiance's mom right now.
And when you say your chosen family, oh shit. When you say your chosen family, don't you mean your two butt buddies, Jail and Mariah?
It's not an ideal situation, but it's something. And she's the one who's going to be talking to a landlord to help us get a place there. But yeah.
Yeah, we know.
I'm just waiting, essentially. Just waiting. Thank you, everyone who's been contributing to the GoFundMe, because that's definitely helped us get this far. We're going to need a bit more money for additional food and the storage facility. The storage unit is going to be due by the end of the month. We have enough, but not enough for that. And
excuse me.
Medicine and food and phone bill. So anyone who has anything to give, shares or contributions to the GoFundMe, we very much appreciate it. Thank all of you so much that have been contributing.
Yeah. That was bullshit. Anyway, let's take a look at Let's take a look at one of the members of Kasuba's chosen family. The one they call Mariah is not evil at all. Let's take a look at Mariah is not evil at all. This bitch, this asshat. So, nope. Fuck it.
Hiya, everybody. It's Mariah.
God damn, your teeth are yellow. God damn, your teeth are yellow. I know. Kind of like how you said, kind of how like you have a Patreon, kind of like how I have a Kickstarter. I don't really have a Kickstarter. I have PayPal. I have a Patreon that nobody looks at. My only means of income are from Cash App or PayPal. That's pretty much it. Right now, let's take a look at this asshole. God damn it, your teeth are fucking yellow. Brush your teeth for once.
Just a little update on the homeless blog here. We're doing alright. At this point, we've gotten several days of good rest because Jail's family has, Jail's mother has allowed us to...
I know.
Stay in her house for a good few nights. I'm not...
Yeah, I mean, good lord. I mean, good god. Hey, don't get me wrong, Platty. Adrasia had a GoFundMe to buy a handgun so that she could buy a handgun to blow her brains out. I can't help myself either, but... Yes, they're talking about the GoFundMe.
Quite sure how much longer we're going to be here, but we've gotten several good nights of rest. And Gazuba's over at another place right now.
It's Gasuba.
Sleeping over with a friend, but we're, keeping each other up to date on what's going on.
I hate the fact that he's worried.
We may have a place together toward the end of the month. We are not sure.
Not gonna happen, dumbass.
But we are more confident than not. I will keep you updated on that as well. Two of us may be receiving disability checks soon.
I know.
I'm not gonna go into too much more detail about that because that's really nobody's business but ours. You guys are gonna see this video either.
I don't...
Just a little late. A few days at the most.
Yeah, this is Mariah, who is basically one of Gasuba's chosen families. He's a furry. I mean, Gasuba might be I think Gasuba, Jail, and Mariah are probably furries. I'm not harping on them for that. I'm just saying that they could be other kin too. I don't know. But they look like the type of person who would follow in those beliefs of, like, those Tumblr... They're basically the living... they're basically... if Tumblr were... they're basically Tumblr in physical form. 2016 Tumblr in physical form.
After I record it. And there is another... Taste of Life video coming up very soon, so
get a fucking job, dumbass.
For that, but you'll likely see this one first. Anyway, we are doing well.
Yes, I'm causing a tremor.
And another thing, this has nothing to do with our homeless situation.
Yes, it is.
But for a while now, I'm 29.
That's sad.
Since I was about 19 or 20. I've been very interested in mysticism,
really,
like Taoism, Buddhism,
really,
and even a little. I've even been a little interested in, very interested actually, in magic.
I could see that. You're trying to. Why don't you magically? How about you magically get a job? How about you magically apply for a job? How about you guys magically apply for Section 8?
Of different sorts, and philosophy. So, I bring that up because my friend Jail has been introducing me to books on a few of these things. You may see videos on them.
It might not be for everyone,
but that might be a while. But for those of you who follow me, you might be interested. You might be intrigued to know that that's something I'm interested in. If any of you have anything on Taoism or Buddhism or philosophy, let me know. But yeah, like I said, we're doing great right now. As you can see, I'm much more pepped and happy right now. We haven't been getting very good rest. We've been able to
God Warrior.
Our hygiene. We've been able to
good for you, Spiritual God Warrior 420. Not many of us can do that. But mostly not many of us make YouTube videos complaining and expecting people to hand us things. Yeah, not many of us people can admit to finding a place to live, even in this economy. Sometimes it's hard for young adults to find a means to sustain oneself. I mean, look at what this is basically the end result of coddling Zoomers. This right here is and this guy is fucking 29 years old. He's old. He's about the same age as I am, and I'm gonna be 30 on Wednesday. But even then, I still have a display of independency.
You know, do things that we normally would do with proper rest. So,
I know. It is hard. It is hard for young adults to live on their own, especially with what's going on. But the thing is, you're right. You're right, Spiritual God Warrior 420. These guys, they're just fucking lazy. That's all there is to it. They're just fucking lazy, and they don't want to put any effort in bettering their situations. They expect all their problems to go away just like that. I'm sorry, dude. That's not how this shit works.
Those little writing gigs and that music review the little music review thing going on, and
yeah, I guess
I still have my Patreon going. This will go over on Patreon.
Well, Platty, it's worked for some people, but that's because those people like what I do, right? Well, that's because those people like what I do. It has worked for some people, but that's because those people put in the effort to make content about these idiots. Kind of like myself.
This video. And we still have our GoFundMes set up. I'll put a link in the description to my Patreon and GoFundMe. So, anyway,
I don't mind dancing.
There's not much more to say in this video.
I don't mind dancing for a few shekels. As long as I get paid doing so, it's worth it. This is basically my dancing for shekels. This is my version of dancing for shekels.
I'm gonna get on with my day here, and
this is my version of dancing for shekels. Just torturing myself looking at a bunch of idiots who are too entitled to even put in the efforts to better their situation, and expect everyone to cow down to their... and expect everyone to take pity on them when they have done nothing to deserve such a luxury.
I promise you guys will see more content very soon. I hope you're having a great day, night, or afternoon, whoever or wherever you may happen to be.
I know.
Until next time, this is Mariah Harper signing out. Mwah.
Cringe. Cringe. That was very cringy of you, dude. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you for sticking around. If you want to check out other stuff, please subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification, and get notified for when I do another stream. Anyway, I will be doing my weekend show tomorrow night. Assuming if, well, actually, maybe I'll do a wrap-up on Sunday. But, again, tune in for more streams from me. I usually stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9. And, that's just it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for supporting me. It means so much that you cared. And if you feel a bit generous, again, The links are in the description below. That being said, I am Rickzilla, and I will see you guys. The links are in the description as well as in the chat. But that being said, I'm Rickzilla, and I will see you guys in the near future. Peace out, folks.